Today we're gonna talk about try-catch. Try-catch statement is used for error handling. It allows you to execute code that might throw an error. And we have two blocks. The first block is try block. And this contains the code that you want to execute. For example, a risky function that maybe cause an error. And in the catch block, this is executed if an error occurs in the try block. It contains code to handle exceptions and errors. To handle exceptions, I mean to handle errors. So let's add try catch blocks to our HTTP request. For example, let's go to this get book by ID. You can just simply type try like this and add this block and catch, and it takes an error and open a block and just do inside this try, as I've mentioned before, you just put your code. So we're gonna put this HTTP request here, okay, inside try block, and inside catch block we're gonna just console.log the error. So console.log error, okay, and let's type something before the error. Let's just type an error occurred, okay, and now let's try this function get book by ID. When we press here, now our endpoint is working perfectly. But what if I just pass an ID that's not available? For example, we get a list of books here. We get here a list of books with ID from 1 to 7. What I just type any item that's not available here. For example, let's just type 6,000, for example, and press save. Now let's clear the log and try to call this endpoint. Now look what happens. An error occurred. Access error. Request failed with a status 404. 404, this is a status code for not found. So it tells us this ID is not found. So this message is very helpful for us. We can make another thing. For example, let's put an existing ID and let's go to our endpoint and to delete this part. So our endpoint is not valid anymore. So let's try it again and press. First, let's clear the log. And now let's press get book by ID. Look, we got another error. An error occurred, access error, network error. From this error, we know that our endpoint is not okay. There is a network error. So let's return it as it is and press save and try. Now everything is working perfectly. So that was try and catch blocks. It's a very simple lesson. And for this simplicity, I'm gonna let you do the try catch in this function, get list of blocks. Just pause the video and do it by yourself. And when you're done, just continue watching and see if your solution is correct. Okay? Now pause the video and try to add try catch in this function. Perfect. I know that you can make it. It's pretty simple. You can just add try here and open a block and put your code inside this block and add catch block here, and inside catch just add the error and console.log error. Easy, isn't it? Now don't miss the next lesson. We're gonna learn how to delete a book from our endpoint.